Good morning. Say good morning. Good morning. Okay, so hay fever's going through our area like crazy. I guess the air quality is pretty low. Holy cow. So that's what this is all about. I'm actually treating it like a cold, and it's much better. Taking extra vitamin C. Believe it or not, this is better. You know, I have allergies all the time. My sinuses are very sensitive. How are you handling all this? I heard that it's not just Tennessee, that it's really kind of all over. I don't know how that's possible to have. Well, I think the planet is an amazing place, and things are in bloom all over the place, and I suppose we have sensitivities to the things that we're consistently exposed to. That's my guess. Or we could talk about conspiracy theories. There's been a lot of stuff put out recently on, excuse me, chemtrails. I know. I don't know how, this is probably why I stay with the man I'm married to, is for this alone. For this, secondarily. Okay. I'm going to be out in the yard all day today. So I am going to put on some sunscreen medication. I'm going to put on some sunscreen foundation in enough to do the work I want it to do, and yet not near enough to actually protect me from the sun. As usual. As with any of this sunscreen stuff. So if you put on the sunscreen moisturizer, and then the sunscreen foundation, and then the sunscreen powder, does it really do anything? Does it increase the sunscreen amount if each of them is 30? Do you get 90 or 120? I don't know. And you know what? After some of the research that's been coming out, I don't know if I believe their crap anyway. I don't know if we even need sunscreen. If you burn, if it protects you from burning, okay. But as far as wrinkling, if you're not burning all the time like I did, I burned all the time. I burn every time. But not since sunscreen. Because I always get that baby screen and I just spray it everywhere. But I have decided to stop doing that. I decided I am tired of it getting in my eyes. It's made for babies, but I'm so sensitive. It gets in my eyes and it bothers me. And I'm tired of being bothered. I got enough bother. I got enough bother to make a stew. A yummy stew. I wish I knew how to put all the ingredients together and make a yummy stew, but I don't. It's too bad I'm not a good cook, because I'd be stewing. I already stew. You know, when you get a little tipsy or the hangover the next day, and it's like it's not a bad hangover yet, you have that funny, weird sense of humor. That's me. Once in a while I get in this, like, and I don't drink alcohol. I don't do that anymore. But I used to have a very funny sense of humor, right in that weird, exhausted from being up all night dancing, and And my snaps is not hitting right because I was physically wore out and withdrawing from alcohol. True story. What is this? Oh. I'm not gonna even mess with eyeliner today. I'm not gonna mess with a lot. I'm gonna put some lipstick on because I don't want to put lipstick on later. I'm gonna put it on once. Maybe carry around some lip gloss. I got these almost next to nothing lip colors from Temu, and I'm telling you what, they really last. Put the darker one on, and then I put this lighter one on. If I just put the lighter one on, my lips are so colorful that it looks weird. So this is the lighter one that I put on. Afterwards. Oh, there's no number color on it. How about that? I guess it only comes in one color. Oh, no, it's a number 1. I thought it was something in the plastic. Anyway, I have found then it just lights it up enough. I don't know. Who cares? I'm going to be in my yard with my monkey grass. So here's what I decided to do. I decided that I am going to, instead of just having one person come through, which now I'm paranoid. I mean, he did deliver the monkey grass, but he has my signature on a contract. For whatever reason, when you want someone to sign a contract and you're not willing to fulfill it yourself, why have that extra signature? Why have them sign a contract? So I'm a little paranoid because I don't want someone going down and taking a lien out on my house. And he told me that he has done that before to get his money out of people. So then I see a commercial last night about people who use your signature. They'll take your signature off of things that you sign and take it down to the courthouse to take out loans or use your signature to take out loans and all kinds of crazy crap. And at my age, I don't need to be financing stuff like, yeah, woo! People are worrying me. I don't know why in the world someone would treat a person like that. At least say something, but this guy ghosted me. Oh, I can't believe it. So, yeah, I am a little paranoid about it. I guess you could say. Or am I just one of those people like off of 60 Minutes that said, I had a feeling something wasn't right, but I just didn't want to say it because I didn't want people to think I was crazy. Really? And then what happened? Well, see, a little face massage gets those sinuses going. That's right. Oh, yeah. And it's breezy outside, so I'm going to have to carry a hanky around with me to keep all the hairs at bay. Now, I used to have a eyebrow brush. Oh, here it is. I knew if I looked into the camera, I'd be embarrassed enough to remember what I was going to say. Okay, so the spouse had another operation. I imagine I mentioned it to you. They changed the date once or twice, and then at the last minute, didn't have to be there at 5:30 in the morning. We got to get there later. And he said it was going to be like a 2.5 hour operation, because they were going to have to open him up this time instead of doing laser. And turned out it was an hour. So it was just weird shifting my schedule and clients on certain days and hours and slots, because I was trying to hold on to as many appointments as I could. You know, I think that's only polite to do that. But at the same time, be able to pick up, support, help out the nurses, because he has a very weird response to the anesthesia. He can be downright vicious. He's never hit anybody. He's never hit me either, which is good. But there were several times where I thought he would. Matter of fact, I thought he'd do worse. So I didn't want anybody alone with him and think that, you know, because he said something cruel or mean or judgy, that it was them not knowing how to handle it, and just go, nobody should have to handle that. But this time it went pretty well. He started getting sassy the last day. So he should have been released same-day surgery. They do that with, what do you call cesarean sections? Sometimes they let you go later that day, I guess, from what I heard. But very often, the very next day, they let you go, which is like, holy crap. Yeah, they want you up walking around. Like, okay, if that's what works. But to me, that sounds terrifying. So anyway, he ended up staying 4 days because, like I said, his surgeries never go smoothly. Never. Well, I'll say one surgery that it looked like it was going well ended up being the worst consequences. So I don't have fond memories of that surgery either. So I'm kind of tired. Thank goodness things haven't been too bad. As a matter of fact, he was kind of sweet for the first 2 days on that antiseptic. And I just thought, I didn't fall for it, of course. Like, oh, wouldn't it be great if he was like this all the time? I wonder. Nah, snap out of it. Because the reality is, once that little slip, like my sense of humor when I was withdrawing from alcohol, would be really funny. And I'd want to hang around with me if I was like that. And in sobriety, I only get that. I'm only funny once in a while. And it's a fluke. I'm funny in my own head. I make myself laugh all the time. But anyway, what was I doing? Lips, eyeshadow, mascara, a little bit of mascara. Then I'm going to go out and start digging. So anyway, he's up and around. He's still getting those drugs out of his system. And they had him, I don't know, I think it was morphine that he was taking for pain. I'm not sure. I can't swear to it. But it was something really strong like that. And so I'm sure he's still got some of that in his system. And I was trying to get him to not do much. But of course, he can't be reasoned with. And some people, will listen, but most people won't. The drug is just too yummy. That's why I'm so glad I haven't I don't think I've ever taken morphine. If I did, it was kind of like cocaine. I had it a few times. Well, maybe more than a few, but I had it enough that I knew, oh, this could be bad. And I quit. Just like gambling. I thought, oh my God, I could see where I could go down a rabbit hole with this. And I was able to quit. And I felt pretty good about myself for that. But I still had a hard time quitting alcohol. Because I guess alcohol, that relationship made sense to me. But with my spouse, who I met in recovery, his drug of choice was opiates. So that's why it always alarms me when he has to have a surgery and medication for pain once he's home as well. Okay, so I'm ready to go. I have my yummy coffee and I have my water set up. But I wanted to show you a couple things. I found my new favorite chocolate. I know. You may have tried this before. Oh, I'm expecting a phone call. I forgot. So if I get cut off, I'm sorry. White hazelnut. And I don't usually like hazelnut, but they use it like a little bit of a filler on the inside. So if you like white creamy chocolate, you might want to try this. But I'm not a doctor, so I don't know why I feel like I have to say that. I don't want to suggest anything. I'm trying to save these bags because I've been returning a lot lately. I'm returning those electric toothbrushes I got from Temu. They have about enough power for a child to be introduced to toothbrushes, so they wouldn't be scared. And I love how low on noise they are. I also ordered one from Amazon that was supposed to have more power, but it came with the longer brushes, which I'm not crazy about. The heads are different. They don't match anything I have, which I have heads for Oral-B. And they're quiet, but they said the power was like 1,000 rotations more, but it doesn't feel like it. And when I put my tongue on the head, it doesn't feel like it's disrupting enough to kind of do the breakaway of the tartar that might be in between teeth. And I know that they said if you brush your teeth often, like twice a day, you shouldn't have to work hard at breaking away tartar. I mean, I don't know. And I do use a water pick. Okay, so the pictures of these are warm, woolly, lamb's wool, excuse me, insoles. These are not even close. These are not even close. They might be nice to cut in pieces to put underneath your furniture and slide your furniture around. That's what I would use these for. That's what I would use these for. You know what? These aren't going to feel yummy in a pair of shoes. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Temu, do better. I mean, they showed pictures of insoles that look like you could put in my Ugg boots and be very happy. Thick, fluffy lamb's wool. That's more like felt. And if it's real original felt, maybe it did. at one day, it smells a little chemical-y. Maybe at one day it was off lamb's wool. Oh, here's some purse strap. Remember I had my purses out the other day? The other one I like that I've kept is blue, and this one is more brown. So they'll match different outfits when I put it on that white purse that I have. So that way the purse doesn't look so dressy. I can use it for more casual wear. I like the size of it. And when you go to a restaurant, you want something that'll actually hang on your chair. And the chain that's on it is very short, and so it's hard to hang it. So I can do crossbody with this and wear the purse if I want while I'm eating. I like it. And I know it was under $4. Big deal. $4. I will use it someday. I do know that. Okay, and this is supposed to be a waterproof mascara. And because of my allergies, my all-time favorite, I have several of these left, but they're not waterproof. I don't think this one's waterproof. So I need to buy these in waterproof. But when I was on the Temu, I found this Delicate Super Volume Extreme Curling Mascara, waterproof, long-lasting up to 24 hours. By Shido's. And it was about $1.50 instead of $4 to $5 for the other one. So I'm going to try this. And I think because of the price, I bought two. I'm not sure. Let me see. Nope, this one. Because I figured, why buy more than one if I don't like it? And what is this? Oh. So this, my friend, is a moisturizing, well, I know what it is. It's a foundation that is mostly moisturizer. It's called Toning Cream. So I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to put a sample on my arm and see how it wears while I am planting monkey grass. And I'm going to pop the lid open. How do you do that? Wait a minute. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Righty tighty. Lefty loosey. Why isn't that opening up? There must be a way to figure it out. I don't know. Ew, that's a lot of foundation. Oh, it's about halfway full. Oh, it's about a third of the way full. Oh, this big old jar, look. Yeah, because it's way down here. Jeez. All right. Well, this will be one of those. It's like $6 a bottle. We'll see how it wears. But I like having foundations that I mix with moisturizer just to, when I go out, just to kind of calm down the age spots. So We'll see how it does. I would just wish if this doesn't work, what am I supposed to do? I'll see if I can work on it later when I have more time and patience. I want to get outside. I don't know what the heck this is. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Oh, this is not a lip liner. What is it? Waterproof eyeliner. Oh, an eyeliner. Ooh. Well, let's try it. Let's see what it does. Oh, you're going to definitely have to put a powder over this, because that is moisture. What do you think of that color? All right. Well, I don't know who you are, but I know you want to get outside as well, so. Or if you're watching this at night, I hope you're having sweet dreams. Thanks for hanging out with me. And if you can figure out how to open this up, let me know. I don't know what the hell. I don't know. I gotta get outside and screw this. I don't know. All right. If you're watching this, I love you. If you're not watching this, I'm praying for you, and I still love you, and I'm sending out positive energy for this world to be at peace. Tell you what, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. The energy on this planet is very interesting right now, and I just don't mean something psychedelic, hippy-dippy. I mean, there's been research that when there's a lot of wind, people act in a different way. Some people even think if it's a full moon, people act a certain way because of the pressure that happens. I mean, look at the high tide, low tide, you know, based on where the moon's at. And if that's happening, what's it doing to the water in your body? Therefore, the stress in your brain. So I don't know. All I'm saying is, wow, have we been through it. I'm going to try this new mascara, put another layer on. This last few years. And then on top of it, you add all this other stuff that's been happening lately. I mean, damn. There's a lot going on. Well, if this waterproof works, you know what? If you take your wand and bend it, that's what I do. I love being able to bend my wands to make them more user-friendly to me. Excuse me. Like a farmer, I'm taking my hanky. I put it right in my belt loop. Tuck it in my pocket. Easy to grab. All right. I'm ready. I put all those little hairs away because when I have a baby hair come down, it feels like a bug on my head. And it disrupts my flow. So the point about the energy and all the shifts going on, take care of yourself. Keep your head right. Keep your soul right. Keep your brain right. Take care of your own stuff. Leave everybody else's alone. And like me, you can watch news sometimes until you can't. Give yourself a break. Have a great day. Bye for now.